Hey there, we are going to talk about how we are going to use event branding as a concept to market our product or service, which is virtual reality with tourism demonstration. So, what is event branding? Event branding we define as an experimental way of marketing for an event that wants to consolidate as a brand, creating memorable events that involve the customer directly. To name a few examples, there is BTL events for the brand in which they use new and different activities in order to attract the consumer to get to know and possibly buy a product or service. So the idea was born because we both, Julian and Christian, myself, study marketing and love it. One of the things that we admire about marketing is the power of telling stories and telling stories through events which people relate to. So we see it in our everyday environments with the marketing stuff and marketing subjects related and technology. So what we want to do as professionals in marketing is to reach and help the young and relentless entrepreneurs or companies to brand their events successfully with our knowledge in marketing. So that is to appeal to the brands that are in accordance with our vision as well.
In order to run the project, we need some hardware, right? So we will start with virtual reality glasses, virtual reality chairs. We will need some air conditioner, and we need space in order to fit all of that. The space will be Corferias, as is the one of the largest event enterprise here in Colombia. And what they do is that they rent a space. So we will be renting a whole pavilion in order to fit all the people that we need to fit, and in order to run the project as we want to. A whole pavilion including electricity plugs, water drains, and gas plugs, and such in order to connect what we need to connect. Will cost us around 430 million pesos.
Our plan is to grow a brand that gives a value proposition involving virtual reality experience with tourism demonstration. Hence, what we consider to be appropriate is to participate in tourism fairs, tourism brand meetings, and hotels as an initial strategy. After this, we want to consolidate our own as a virtual reality tourism event in which the consumer can experience places around the world through the VR glasses and experience.
Competitors is Anato, and one of the bigger risks that we're taking here is that we invest so much more in equipment that we're going to use. So at the end of the event, we have some profit loss due to this equipment that is not being used, but we already paid for it. So what we're gonna need to do there is we're gonna really pay attention to how many people we're going to invite, how many people is the estimated that we're gonna have into the event. And one of the other things, entering a whole market that is already consolidated. So there are companies that are already with the market niche and we don't. So what we want to do there is we want to really partner with big companies already in the market that don't have representation for this kind of events. With this, we will already have a big part of the job already done, because we've already established